everybody, I'm Sara Wiseman. Today we're working on our Divine Astrology forecast for October 2021. And the subject of this October forecast is The Veil is Illusion. There is a misbelief in the world that speaks of the veil. Perhaps you have heard it. The idea that there is a veil between the realms, a cosmic curtain, a boundary, a line that cannot be crossed, or even a line that should not be crossed. This is an old idea from an old world, fast fading. And yes, of course, it is a fallacy. All of you who know yourself as souls understand this. There is no veil, there is no line, there is no separation. By this, we mean there is no separation between you and another. You are one soul. By this, we also mean there is no separation between you and another, regardless of what state you find yourself in or what state the other is in. By state, we mean dimension. And I want to just clarify a little. So what the guides are mentioning here is dimension can be a consciousness level. Dimension can be a state of being living or non-living. So we are one soul, even if you're conscious and someone else isn't, we're still one soul with them. Even if one person is departed and we're living, we're still one soul with them. There's no separation in consciousness. And it's not just with living beings, it extends further. So we'll continue on. Continue. It is easy for you to connect with another living human soul to soul. This is simple. You do it every day. You allow yourself to open your heart, which is where the soul resides. And you connect and you feel the resonance, which is love and light. And you know yourself as one with the other. You experience oneness with another living human. It is also easy for many of you to connect with another living animal, soul to soul. You connect, you find a place where there is soul language, and you experience resonance and communication. And this is easy to connect with another living animal. Many of you also find it simple to connect with other living beings that are not human or animal. By this, we mean the plants, the trees, the weather, all aspects of nature and the natural kingdom that is living. It is easy to hold resonance, as you know, this way. And of course, the practice is the same, opening your heart, which is where the soul resides, until you feel resonance. So this idea, some of the other words you might be familiar with are you match frequency, you move into the dimension that the other is existing. Again, you're finding resonance. When we go up to the guides, we go up to the guides and the guides come down to them, and there's this psychic sweet spot where we can connect. This is the same for other people, for animals, for all the natural world, even things that seem so inanimate, such as the weather, also a collection of living beings, and also the non-living, the inanimate. Yes, all of these are living, the human, the animal, the natural being. Yet beyond the living, many of you also connect with the inanimate, the object, the item, the crystal, the stone, the inanimate, which does not breathe, but is also aware, and which is also part of oneness, as is everything in the universe. You can connect with the inanimate too, and hear the remembrances and the stories, the past and the lessons that these objects and items have to tell. So why then, when some of you come to the idea of connecting with those ancestors who have come before and those progeny who will come after, why does this seem different? And this is just mentioning the departed, and the ancestors to come, or the progeny. It's not even talking about past lives, which is yet another dimensional strand. So why does this seem different? Something impossible, something not real, or even something scary or forbidden. This idea that we're not supposed to connect with the departed. And yet the departed are with us every single day, just stacked up in the room or in a city, especially an older city. Everywhere the departed are, pretty much everywhere there's ever been any kind of population, there are so many departed all over the place, layer after layer. There is no veil. The veil is a misbelief. It is impossible for separation to exist except as an illusion. It is impossible for separation to exist except as an illusion. So the only place the separation is in the mind, holding on to the misbelief. When you soul travel, you are merely jumping layers and levels of dimension. This is easy for all souls. You are seeking resonance, not on this plane, but on a different plane of reality. This is possible. Of course it is. The heart is where the soul resides, and certainly the heart can travel to different places and spaces in search of the infinite consciousness that is love. It is a misbelief to think you can't go there, to think you can't travel to speak with your beloved departed, the ancestors who even now celebrate and support you from another dimensional plane. It is a misbelief to think you cannot travel to be with your progeny, those future souls who will come after you. And of course, by travel, we mean soul travel. This is always available to you. There is no special trick to learn or skill to master. It is how you are designed. You can simply go there. Already, you spend much of your life there when you dream. You spend more time there when you daydream. You spend even more time there when you meditate, pray, dance, play music, love, relax, exist in nature, experience joy, whenever you feel yourself as one. So the advice is, let go of the misbelief that connection beyond dimensions is not possible. The understanding that is arriving to this planet in this age of Aquarius will ask you to free your mind. By this, we mean to free your mind of misbeliefs, old superstitions, old fears. It's all untrue. It's all untrue. Let it go. You do not need protection. You do not need amulets or talismans or spells. You do not need to garb yourself in light, put a circle of protection around you. You don't need that. The light is already within you, and this is all you need. Call upon it. You can call upon the light in the form of your guides and angels if you prefer that, but you can also just call upon the oneness that is the light within you, that is the light in everything. Call upon it only to remind yourself of what you already are. And remember, you are free to travel the universe as a soul because this is who you are. When you let go of the misbelief that this is not possible, everything changes. You as soul exist without limit or end. I'm Sara Wiseman. You will find me at sarawiseman.com. It's my great pleasure to bring you these monthly channeled forecasts. If you'd like to get them direct to your inbox, go to sarawiseman.com and you'll find the page that says free gifts. And also please check out our courses and training and some of the other things we have going on. Thank you for listening.